is the young and the restless, 20-somethings who are either married or in committed relationships, who say their unions are more secure and more honest because they don't believe in monogamy. They say it is possible to be devoted to a special someone while giving in to carnal urges with anyone. Are they kidding themselves? Well, to find out, ABC's Juju Chang dared enter a modern twist on the Swingers Club.
Welcome inside a highly provocative penthouse cocktail party.
Oh, I have been dying to wear this skirt. I bought it a little while ago and I've just been wanting to wear it.
Nightline gained access to this swanky but top-secret invitation-only swingers party in Manhattan. These couples are looking for a night of passion, and they speak very passionately about what they do.
We're excited.
Yes, we're finally here.
National surveys suggest in roughly half of American marriages, someone's cheated. And these couples are part of a dramatic shift in younger couples' attitudes on infidelity. One study showed the percentage of unfaithful wives in their 20s increased by 20% in the last 2 decades. The percentage of young husbands cheating jumped by 45%. Stevens and Janelle have been a couple for nearly 2 years. She manages property. He's a DJ. Together, they engage in what's called soft swapping, which is everything but full intercourse.
And there's stuff that people do that we want to try. Say, did you see that? Do you think we can try
sometimes
that?
we take notes too.
Michael and Sarah do full swaps, including intercourse, but they don't kiss other couples.
The kissing is more intimate, and we like to keep that for us.
Researchers point out that younger couples are marrying later in life and come to the marriage with habits acquired over years of dating. Among them, sleeping with other partners after the initial attraction wears thin.
How did this all start for you?
We made a bet for the Super Bowl, and if the Patriots won, I got a threesome with another guy, and if the Giants won,
I got a threesome with another girl, obviously.
and needless to say, the Giants won.
Call me old-fashioned, but isn't there something odd about seeing your mate with somebody else? Mating?
I mean, we're not really the jealous type. Like, we believe that sharing is caring.
But these swingers aren't middle-aged folks bored by years of marriage. They are mostly young couples, pre-screened based on attractiveness and age. The younger, the better.
This is Swing School, and Swing School is how we welcome beginners.
Tickets for this event, hosted by Behind Closed Doors, are around $200. It's all perfectly legal. They are consenting adults, and everyone practices safe sex. But there are rules. Single women or couples are allowed, but no men flying solo.
Men can, of course, talk about what they want, but women make their decisions on what they want to do or what they don't want to do. And that's really, really important to this lifestyle.
The women aren't just setting the rules, they're driving the explosive growth in the online swingers market.
This is the new generation of swingers.
This is a new generation of swingers.
5 years ago, AdultFriendFinder.com had 5.4 million swingers worldwide. Today, that number has nearly doubled to over 10 million and growing. The majority of traffic is women.
They're the ones who reach out to the other couples on the site and decide who's safe and who they want to play with. They're the ones kind of driving all the interaction and finding the right people.
Just look at AshleyMadison.com. It lists 14 million people in 22 countries who are looking to have extramarital hookups. But coveting thy neighbor's wife is as old as the Bible.
There's not a culture in the world that is not adulterous.
Helen Fisher is an anthropologist who studied sex and adultery for years.
We're predisposed to fear when an animal's running towards us, and we probably are predisposed towards adultery.
As night falls, the room gets darker, the mood sexier. Mike and Sarah have now scoped out the room.
There's an Asian woman here Sarah was looking at, and that I kind of agreed to also. They got the girls together finally, and we're going to take this to the next step, I believe.
They start to get frisky, kissing each other, hoping to get things started. It quickly gets a little too sexy for our cameras, so we retreat to our own private interview suite, where couples swing by to let us know what's going on up there.
But you hooked up, meaning what? What happened?
Sarah and I commandeered one of the couches, and then somebody else came over and joined in.
So she started kissing you, you kissed her back, then what happened?
The magic happened.
You had sex with the other woman, and you had sex with the other man?
Yes. A lot of older people, like their families are very traditional. You sleep with one person forever. But I mean, in today's day and age, things are not the way they used to be.
Michael and Sarah fill us in on their full swap.
I really get turned on watching Michael please somebody else because I know how well he pleases me. And I know at the end of the day, like he says, I'm going home with him. There's nothing better than us. Like, we please each other so well.
For Janelle and Stevens, the party wasn't exactly what they were hoping for, but the night is still young.
And what happens between the two of you when you get home?
Oh, it's on. That's all I can say.
They may be breaking sexual taboos, but they still don't kiss and tell. For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in New York.